Good morning. It's Wednesday, November 2nd. Thanks for tuning in to today's top story. Like and subscribe below, then head over to the full World Watch show. Now, this is Top Story. Michelle Slavin reports on a storm in the forecast, and she's not talking about weather.
Nope, it's the midterm election. Voting day is now just 6 days away, but already a storm is brewing over election integrity. Reminders of 2020 linger as anxieties swirl about maintaining a fair 2022 midterm election. Both sides are lawyering up. Broadly speaking, Republican lawsuits center on voter fraud, while Democrat suits focus on voter suppression. More than 100 lawsuits have already been filed, targeting the November 8th polling. Cases tackle topics regarding the voting process, early voting, voter access, voting machines, among others. For example, at least 2 lawsuits, one in Nevada and a similar case in Arizona, were filed by the Republican National Committee requesting that election officials be required to release the party affiliation of poll workers. But mail-in voting is one of the most hotly contested subjects. During the pandemic, states expanded the practice. Republicans want to roll it back. They say mail-in ballots invite voter fraud, while Democrats argue it makes voting more accessible. It's common for elections to stir up legal challenges, but usually not until after voting day. The lawsuits remind us of the complexity of United States elections, a very different process than in most countries. There's no nationalized voting system. In fact, the U.S. has a staggering 10,000 jurisdictions. Elections are overseen by states and run by local officials. So rules about the voting process vary state to state, such as early voting, registration, mail-in ballots, and speaking of which, ballots in most nations are simple and often have just one race. For example, when France voted for a new president, that's all that was on the ballot. And in some countries, voters simply back a party, which then fills in the other governing positions. Americans, however, get a vote on pretty much everything. Races for Congress, governor, local judges, mayors, a whole list of positions. And because U.S. ballots are complex, it takes time to count all those votes, so you won't hear all official results on election night. And as one U.S. election official put it, accuracy is always more important than speed.
And don't forget to check out the full site at worldwatch.news/free video. You can try out the show free for a week. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm the Big Bash. Remember, whatever the news, the purpose of the Lord will stand.